Let's talk a little bit more about Disneyland Forward, some of my concerns in regard to this potential expansion of the Disneyland Resort. I'm also going to throw in some ideas into how I think they should utilize this space. Let's talk about it right now. Hey everybody, welcome aboard to another episode of Orange Grove 55. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Disneyland Forward, okay? Look, this is something that I've been really fascinated by since it was announced back in March. Just to kind of set the table, I do believe, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I do believe this will occur. I do believe the city of Anaheim and Disney will come to terms, and Disney will basically get what they want. I think it will happen. But let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we're going to look into some of this concept art because wow. Okay, so I want to start off with some of my concerns. There are two glaring things in this concept art that is a huge concern to me. And it doesn't really have to do with anything in regards to look, the concept art is a vague kind of nothingness. Okay. Obviously we're not getting Neverland over in DCA. Okay. This doesn't look like anything. Okay. So I don't really care about that because it's very much just there to kind of give you an idea. But what concerns me the most is like the overall concept, right? And the concept is pushing DCA and Disneyland into this space. Now, the problem with pushing it into this space are two big issues. The Paradise Pier Hotel, which sits right here, and the Disneyland Hotel, which sits right there. This is going to be a major problem. Look, I'm all about immersion. I'm all about sight lines. You know, when you're in a Disney park, I think that they should try to shield you from that outside world as much as possible, right? Now, I'm not against hotels being in Disney parks. California Adventure already has a hotel inside its park with the Grand Californian. The difference, though, with the Grand Californian is that the Grand Californian was designed from the ground up with the idea of it being part of DCA. So the architecture, the layout, everything was already kind of baked into the cake for the park. So it makes sense. It fits in, flawlessly with DCA. The issue, though, is Disneyland Hotel and the Paradise Pier Hotel were not designed to be inside theme parks. Okay, and that's pretty evident. Okay, now the Paradise Pier Hotel doesn't concern me as much for a couple of reasons. Number one, they haven't even changed the name of this hotel to Pixar Pier. It's been 3 years, you guys. 3 years. I don't care what anyone says. I know a lot of people want to comment in my comments, Orange Grove, they're not going to get rid of that hotel. You're crazy. Look, they're not investing a dime into the Pixar Pier. Into the Paradise Pier Hotel. They're not investing a dime. That says a lot. Okay. It's in purgatory, essentially. I think that they're kind of trying to figure out what they want to do with it. And I think definitely demolition is on the table for that hotel. I really do. They haven't invested anything in it. It's obvious that they're not really, this isn't something that they want going in to the next 10, 15, 20 years. They don't know what to do with it yet. So demolition is an option, I think. Okay. So I'm not really as concerned about that, but the Disneyland Hotel right here. Okay. I'm concerned about this. Because Disney has shown they're doubling down on the Disneyland Hotel with a brand new Disney Vacation Club tower that they're currently building. So the Disneyland Hotel is not going anywhere. Unlike the Paradise Pier Hotel, which is kind of in purgatory, there's actually there's activity going on with the Disneyland Hotel. So it's definitely something that Disney's investing in and they want to see going into the future. Now, the Disneyland Hotel is not the most attractive hotel, in my opinion. There are these gargantuan, big blue boxes. Okay. There's nothing that, in my opinion, Disney can really do to make these fit inside of a theme park. So you build, theme park space like right over here, right? Like all this is theme park space. What are they going to theme that to that's going to make these big blue boxes make sense? It concerns me big time. Okay. It really, really does. Now, there might be an incredible berm that will block out these big, ugly boxes from inside that theme, that theme park expansion of Disneyland. It's possible. It's very, very possible. But I'm worried about that, you guys. I really, really am. I mean, if it was up to me, I think I would opt to completely destroy the Disneyland Hotel and rebuild it with the mindset of it being part of Disneyland, so we can kind of get it integrated into Disneyland much more beautifully, kind of like the Grand Cali was integrated into California Adventure. I think it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. I really do. And again, look, and I said this in my last video, don't get married to the concept art because this is very vague. Okay. So none of this might even happen. They might end up doing something completely different. Who knows? But the concept art is all we have to go on right now. So I'm kind of addressing it. Now, in terms of DCA expansion, one thing that I would like to see in this area, obviously we're not going to see Neverland. Okay. It makes no sense in California Adventure. So this big Neverland area, never going to happen. What I would love to see though in this area is a Coco area. A lot of fans have been expressing their desire lately. I've seen a lot of it on social media about, having a Coco attraction at California Adventure. Number one, Mexican culture is a massive aspect of California, right? And you already have a huge presence of Pixar in California Adventure. So just go all out with it. Use this area right here to build a gorgeous Mexican village with an elaborate e-ticket Coco dark ride or something to that effect. Oh, I would love that. That would be gorgeous. And it would really segue nicely, like when you're coming from Pixar Pier down here into this Coco area, right? Because, you're already kind of in that Pixar mode. And then you segue into this beautiful Mexican village with Coco and the music. Oh, it would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if they do decide to keep this ugly hotel called the Paradise Pier Hotel, it has a little more personality in its design on the rooftops and what have you than Disneyland Hotel, which Disneyland Hotel is just giant blue boxes. Paradise Pier has a little more architecture going on there, but I would love to see if they're going to go and create like a Coco immersive area in this expansion, go ahead and retheme the Paradise Pier Hotel into like a Coco, very Mexican inspired hotel. Oh my gosh, it would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. You could have Mexican cuisine and mariachis and all kinds of stuff at that hotel. It would be absolutely breathtaking. And then it would fit into that Coco area. When you're in that Coco area, you would see the hotel looming, and it would be fine because it all matches the aesthetics and the architecture. So that is what I want to see for California Adventure. I would love to see a massive Coco expansion, retheme the Paradise Pier Hotel to something Coco, very Mexican inspired. I think that would be a phenomenal addition to DCA. But yeah, I mean, look, hey, I'm just kind of spitballing here. I have no answer to Disneyland. I have no answer to that because Disneyland Hotel is really kind of an eyesore. Okay, so I don't know what they can do in regards to that. DCA is a little bit easier of a solution, but I want to hear from you guys. What do you think in regards to my concerns about these hotels kind of looming over these theme park expansions? In terms of sight lines and just kind of being gaudy and kind of, just eyesores, do you like my solution for DCA? What are your solutions for Disneyland and the Disneyland Hotel? What are your concerns? I love to hear from you guys. Comment down below. Love to hear from you as always. I do content on Disney parks, Marvel, Star Wars, all of it, all the time. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys.